Welcome to Daily Armour. Today I'm in Psalms 46, looking at verse number 1. Really, if you read the whole chapter, it's really, really good. It's reminding us that God is there. He's present. He is our refuge. He is our source of strength. It gives us some things that could be going on in our lives, in the world, some things that can cause us some stress, some worry, some pressures, tightness. Verse 2, verse number 3, verse number 6. You've got the earth being moved, you've got the mountains being carried, you've got the earth roaring, the rivers, the waters are roaring and shaking, and the heathen is raging. You've got all these pressures. Now let's look at verse number 1. And verse number 1 says, God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. God is our refuge. He's my refuge. If you're saved, He's your refuge and strength. Not my strength, but His strength. God is very present. I love that. What made me go to this verse was I was praying and I was telling the Lord that I was thanking Him. It was, Dear Heavenly Father, I thank you. And as I was trying to pinpoint exactly how to express my thankfulness, it came out that you're here, that you're present. And then immediately I knew there was a verse that went with that. And that's how I ended up in Psalms 46. I wasn't going to do a devotion this morning. I just needed some time. I just needed time out where I wasn't thinking about getting to the camera. I wasn't thinking about, being in a hurry, and I just wanted to spend time with the Lord, studying different things. I have a lot of questions. I was reading this morning in the book of Proverbs because I need wisdom. And that wisdom can only come from Him. And those wise sayings are in the book of Proverbs. And so I made it all the way through chapter 8, got some help in chapter 8. Probably will pick up and probably finish the whole book of Proverbs. But just some things I'm pondering on. And I just felt like it wasn't anything that I could share. And then all of a sudden the Lord gives me something to share. And it is that He is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. That refuge is that hope, shelter, trust. And I like this when I looked up that definition. It says from rain, from storm, from danger, and even from falsehood. So there's some things that I'm like, I don't know which way to go. And I don't know but they both look right. I'm trying to put my 2 cents worth in when we're making some financial decisions. And there's some financial decisions that we could make, that we could do this or we could do this. And there's probably some other options. And I just don't know which way to go. But He says that He is my refuge, even in the falsehood, even in trying to decide which ones are not the roads for us to go down. Which financial decision do we not make? Then which one do we make? I don't know. I'm still asking. But He is my refuge and strength. He's that force. He's that security. So whatever financial decision that I am trying to, help make, it's not to come from fear. I have a tendency to do those things that are safer. And it's not to come from fear. Not that I shouldn't be, that's why I'm seeking wisdom. Not that I shouldn't use wisdom, but that strength comes from Him, and a very present help. It means He's there. It means He exists. It means it's secure. It means I'm going to have an encounter. It means He's going to help me. He's going to lead me. A very present help. That help is that aid. He's going to let me know. He's going to let Todd know what we're supposed to do in those tight, distressful things that go on in our life, those times of trouble. Thank you for joining me. I look forward to seeing you again soon.